Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. This is the Mahindra XUV.E8, which is the electrified version of the XUV700. The key is the same, the car is the same, almost everything is identical, but the front end has been updated. So you can see this is a continuous light treatment, which on the prototype is maybe not working. Actually, they've removed the light buttons probably, but that does not matter. A lot of things are not working in this car because it's a prototype now. So anyways, let's look inside here. Okay, these are the lights and I like this cube sort of a treatment, and obviously this is the bronze treatment on the inside, which matches with the logo, which also gets this sort of a bronze treatment or copper treatment like Mahindra likes to call. Since this is electric, it doesn't need a grill, so no grill is here. So this sort of a graphic design and has this continuation for aerodynamic probably. Anyways, the hood does not open. Now it's going to be based on the InGlow platform, which is a modular platform having the cells of the battery from Volkswagen, similar to the ID.4. But this car doesn't seem to be on that platform, but this is a prototype. So the wheels have actually grown bigger in terms of size. Regular XUV comes with 18-inch wheels. This happens to be 245, 45, 20, and obviously aerodynamic wheels for better efficiency and aero baits, because obviously it's very important to be more slippery in terms of coefficient of drag, so that more range. And here's a camera. So you know what, this whole platform InGlow, Indian Global, it has either a 60 kilowatt hour or a 80 kilowatt hour battery pack, and it will be rear wheel drive or all wheel drive. This XUV700 is actually a front wheel drive car, but rear wheel drive will have 282 horsepower, up to 282 horsepower, and front wheel drive, or rather all wheel drive car, will have around 389 horsepower, making it very powerful indeed. Range is expected to be around 500 kilometers on a full charge in the real world, so that's also really amazing. And charging time depends. They will have 175 kilowatt DC fast charging, which will take it from 5 to 80% in under 30 minutes. Only thing is, you please find me one single super fast charger in India. It's not there, but hopefully infrastructure will develop by then. Everything is identical here, so nothing much has changed. And yeah, it's just an XUV700 with electrification, which is kind of cool because it will help them compete with the Tata Motors, because this is the first vehicle which is going to be coming from Mahindra, which is by December 2024. Still 2 years away, more than 2 years away actually. Seats are comfortable and all, so yeah, traction control button. A lot of things are at the moment not working because it's a prototype obviously. So they've actually sealed this cup holder as well, and here, let me open this. Everything is identical. 12.3 inch screen. This has changed. In fact, I can accelerate now to increase the speed. So new instrument cluster design, 12.3, 12.3, 12.3. This third one is not working. Regular XUV700 only has 2 screens. This one has 3 screens, and this will obviously have a lot more tech, and no auto dimming mirror, but there will be one. Obviously massive panoramic roof as well. Gear lever has been changed. Rest of it remains the same. This is the change on this car, and electrification, of course. Let's do one thing. Let's try and go and see what's below. So actually turn on the lights in the hope that the lights will work. So here we go, and there you can see the underbody. That is actually the battery pack. Okay, and let's get to the front. Okay, yeah, the lights are working. Nice looking lights indeed. This DRL is not working at the moment. Let's do one thing. Let's start driving right away. Okay, we are going to drive this car, which means that we have to get into drive mode. Steering wheel is super duper light. You know that the XUV is a very effortless car to drive, and this electrified version is no different, because as expected, things are super smooth. The problem with electric cars, everything drives the same. There's no difference as such, because obviously instant torque output is there and everything is so smooth, refined, silent and all that. The regular XUV is also very silent, especially the petrol. The diesel obviously makes some amount of sound, and here it just feels like a regular XUV to drive. Only thing is, there's no sound at all from the engine, because there's no engine, there's a battery pack, there's an electric motor. And let's get on the throttle. Acceleration is actually brisk, but it's not having that kick in the pants feel, because obviously it's not calibrated to do that yet. I like the way the steering is so easy, nimble, and you honestly cannot feel the additional weight of the battery pack. So I think it's going to weigh around 2,400, 2,500 kgs. And if the claims come true, then this would be fantastic in terms of, claimed range of 500 kilometers in the real world. That would be so amazing as well. More than that, I'm excited that if this car goes from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour under 6 seconds, which will make it blisteringly quick, but knowing how electric cars function, the top speed will be around 180 kilometers per hour, which means it is going to be slower than the petrol and the diesel in terms of top speed, because the diesel obviously hits a top speed of 200 kilometers per hour. The petrol also reaches 200 kilometers per hour, but it reaches there so quickly, it's absolutely crazy. And yes, there is some amount of body roll, but it's an effortless car to drive. This is the first born electric Mahindra car which is going to be launched. around 2 years time, so that's something to look forward to. I'm really keen on how they price it, because XUV's price for the top end is already reached 31 lakhs for the all-wheel drive version, so this is going to go beyond that, and by that time hopefully Tata will also come up with the Harrier and Safari versions. But I don't think that's going to happen, because they're looking at bringing the Curve as well as the Avenia's production version, which will be electric. Just see that it's so freaking effortless. The effortless is the key word for electric cars, and then obviously lower running costs considering how fuel prices are going through the roof. Okay, let's get into the throttle. Yeah, it doesn't give you that kick in the pants feel, so I don't think it has that 80 kilowatt hour battery pack. I don't even think it has a 60 kilowatt hour battery pack. This is just a jugadu setup to give us a first impression of what Mahindra's born electric vehicles are going to be. In terms of pricing, like I was telling you, maybe 33-34 lakhs on road, but hopefully some subsidies will come from the government as well. So as I see it, this is just like all other electric cars, effortless to drive. We will get that torque rush as well, leaner performance, no top end, great bottom end, and that's something which I've kind of by-hearted by now for our electric cars. Very efficient, might save the world, not really, but then kind of soulless as well. But hopefully Mahindra injects some soul in these cars with that 80 kilowatt hour battery pack, and obviously 282 horsepower for the rear wheel drive version, which hopefully can drift as well, or probably they might even go higher, producing 390 horsepower, 389 horsepower with the all-wheel drive version. So guys, this was a quick vlog and a look into this XUV.E8. I don't even remember the name, but whatever, because it is the electrified version of the XUV700. I'm just wondering, they're not able to fulfill demand and supply, or rather not give customers their XUVs already with a huge waiting period. By the time they launch this, hopefully waiting period will not be an issue. If you like this vlog, make sure to give the thumbs up, that's a like button, and also subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys. Okay, cameraman is gone. Bye bye.